I met you when you dragged some bike in here a long time ago. You had a felt road bike,
Yeah, yeah.
and you had a Niner mountain bike.
Yeah, later on I got the back into mountain biking.
Okay.
Yeah, so I rode a lot when I was a kid, and I always had like hardtail mountain bikes. And then, oh man, this must have been 10 years ago, 12 years ago. I decided that I was very tubby and needed to get back in shape again, so I grabbed my old Schwinn mountain bike and rode to work.
Mm-hmm.
So it was only maybe 4 miles, 5 miles to work round trip, and I was riding every day. And then I thought, man, I hear that road bikes are fast. So, so I went and I bought my first felt road bike from a shop in town, and then kind of just became super hooked on road biking at that point. So yeah, I think we met right around that time when I bought that first road bike.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
And you're still into it? Still
Yeah, I
road
love
biking?
it. Yeah.
Still mountain biking?
Yeah, both about half and half probably.
Cyclocross?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to admit that though. I mean,
It's dirty, right?
dirty and evil. Cyclocross is crazy because while you're doing it, it is the most miserable activity you can imagine in your mind. And then when you're done, you think, man, that was sweet. I should do it again next week.
Yeah. Wow. When's the next race? I know.
I think it's the beer.
It could be. Just
Yeah.
this beautiful penumbra around it.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, but that second lap, you're like, oh my word.
No, it's terrible.
I have lost my mind.
No, it's not fun in any sense of the word while you're doing the activity. But afterwards, I don't know what's...
It's weird. It's.
It's like some sort of leech that...
So you know what I think it is? I think it's bicycling CrossFit. You're that miserable. If you've
Yeah.
ever done that CrossFit stuff, I mean, in the middle of that, you're like, holy smokes!
Yeah,
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
pull my soul.
And people
you
think
know?
we're just as weird as CrossFitters too, so that works out.
I've been both.
And a triathlete. You have the trifecta of weird.
Yeah. Well,
You can't walk away from that.
try as I might. No, it's all that's fun. All that's fun. So yeah. So you got one of the things. So that I try to do is figure out kind of what pins us together, right? So you kind of got into it to get yourself back in shape.
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I was 39 years old, and I thought, ooh, 40, damn. Probably if I dropped 5 or 10 pounds, I could stay 39 forever. And that's when I got my grown-up road bike. But now I think that's great. But now I think being outside is what I like the most.
Oh yeah. I mean, like for mental health, cycling is like my drug, right? I say I would be on prescription medication if I was not a cyclist.
So
Because if you have a terrible day at work, or if you're just like super stressed out, you get a mountain bike, you get a road bike, you can get that stuff out instantly, and then afterwards you feel fantastic.
you know what's hard, and I've had it. So my goal this year, my New Year's resolution, is to do half of the Wednesday night rides.
Oh, okay.
I'm dangling around a quarter right now. So I got some work to do. But when you're having that hard day, and you know that you'll feel better if you go for a ride. You know it. But just that just like that hill you've got to get up
Yeah.
to get your junk and get to the thing and do all that. Sometimes that's a tough one.
Yeah, it is. But what's crazy is that even though if you know that's going to be miserable to get ready and to get there, and it doesn't matter. As soon as you start riding, everything's perfect. Like the world falls into place and everything makes sense. It's very strange.
When I was talking to Craig, infamous Craig Freeman.
There's some drama behind that.
But he was talking about, he's a musician. He's kind of a professional musician.
Yeah, a good musician.
Yeah, and he said, when he's playing, he doesn't think about the things that can go wrong. He's just thinking about doing his thing.
Exactly.
And he equated that to, group riding, getting into it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So there's a lot. You're involved in the local mountain bike thing.
Yeah.
You're a fixture. You're the man.
Oh, I'm a hidden fixture.
So there's a lot going on, right?
Yeah.
Dual direction at Custer.
Yeah. So I'm current vice presidente of Swimba for. So we have a lot going on. We are making Fort Custer Bi-directional on different days, so just like Yankee Springs is.
Right.
So we're working on that right now, working on getting the trail system rideable in the other direction with some bypasses for some stuff that people don't really want to ride back up or that's not safe. So that's coming. And then we have a new trail in Kalamazoo, the Maple Hill Trail, that is looking to open this summer. So we're pushing very hard to get that open this summer. And that is going to be about 5-ish miles of new school design flow trail. Really fun to climb, really fun to descend. Just something that you or none of us have seen in West Michigan. So I'm really, really excited about that.
What's the elevation gain on that thing?
Oh man, it's 180 to 200 feet from the parking lot to the top. And so it's about, any way you go, it's between a mile and 1.75 mile climb. So, you know, I know 200 feet of elevation. Everyone out of Michigan.
All the Colorado dudes are freaking out.
Yeah, they're like, whoa, let's get on the plane and get out there. but it means a lot to us. So no, but it's very fun. Spectrum Trail Design is building it, and they've built Brown County. They helped with Merrill. They helped with a lot of, I think they're doing Waterloo right now. I think it's Waterloo,
I think that's Waterloo, right.
Yeah, so he's a really awesome trail builder, and he just thinks differently. Like, you watch him look at a line or look at some stuff and just grabs an excavator and just tears it up and just makes a fantastic trail. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm excited. So we've been pre-riding that on member days for the Wimba organization. So check that out and check us on Facebook for that. So if you want to ride it before it's open.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All 5 miles this summer?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're going to have 4 miles of machine cut, ready to rock is on schedule, and then we're hand cutting the last mile.
Nice.
So that section is maybe halfway to 3/4 of the way done right now. And then there's some signage and some infrastructure and that kind of stuff. But there's 3.5 miles ready to ride right now. So
nice.
Yep.
So there might be something going on south of Kalamazoo.
Yeah. We haven't really announced this yet, but our president and the rest of the group is talking with Three Rivers. So there's a very, very good chance we'll have a new trail in Three Rivers. And there's no ETA in that whatsoever. But I know what's nice is a lot of people are from that location or from Ashtamo, and you know, the Ford or Yankee is kind of a push for them.
Right.
And Three Rivers is closer, so it's going to be really awesome to have another trail system here.
Yeah.
And then there's actually, this is ridiculous, there's been talks about El Sabo, but you know, about working with El Sabo, and this is, as you know, this has been a fight for 30 years out there, but right now the current trail is kind of unsustainable.
Totally.
Yeah, and dangerous.
Right.
And there's some people who really want to get a new trail system there. So this isn't official Swimba El Sabo, but there are some people in the community who are trying to talk to, I think El Sabo is Township, Kalamazoo.
So I think it's, as I understand it, which, talk about editing.
Yeah.
As I understand it, Texas Township owns the land, but the water is a Kalamazoo water supply. So,
yes, you're right.
And that's a lot of the thing.
And they don't, you know, the people who are in charge of that system don't know anything about parks, and they don't know a lot about parks, and they have day-to-day operations that have nothing to do with that, and they have a lot on their plate. So it's been difficult to talk to them about sustainability and about trail system and stuff. But you know, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but it'd be nice if we got to go in there.
It would be nice. I don't begrudge the new paved trail at all. I'm happy for people to be able to get through the park and everything. I do worry about collision.
Yeah, anytime people are outside, that's awesome. But I think the problem is a lot of people who are on certain bike applications who are racing.
Right.
That's done because there's stop signs on those paved trails, and it's not trimmed, so it's like blind corners, and so it's just a bad situation for everyone.
Well, hot laps at El Sabo are just not a good idea. I think that's what we're saying.
Not
that's
anymore.
Probably not good.
Yeah, but we like that to happen again, and there's a lot of land there, but obviously Swimba has a lot on their plate, so it's hard for us to pick up another trail system. But there are people in the community who are willing to handle this, so we're excited. We'll help however we can.
Nice.